Hello, my people. Billy Peps Motors, Jamano Ama offer, and whenever we are in the house, you know it's all about classes. And this is a question that so many people have been asking. Billy, can you show us different samples of cars in different categories and how their hire purchase is calculated? And why not? That's what we are going to do today. I'm going to take you step by step with different types of cars, different categories, show you the breakdown. Is that clear? Now, we very well know that we have so many methods of buying a car. For example, we have cash, we have hire purchase, which we are going to talk about today, and we also have bank or SACCO finance. Are we together? Now, in this case, what we are going to discuss more is about the 2017-2018 plus cars, and the repayment period I'm going to use is 30 months. Remember, on this hire purchase, you can either you pay within 1 year, you can pay within 2 years, or 2.5 years, or in some circumstances, we can give you up to 36 months. Is that clear? Now, this is what we are going to do. We are going to discuss basing on first the requirements that you need, the deposit amount that I'm going to show you. Whatever I'm going to use here is the minimum deposit. Are we together? The minimum deposit. But remember, if you decide to pay a higher deposit, it's better on your side. Then you need a national ID, and you also need your KRA PIN. You're not going to ask so many things, your Impreza statement, your bank statement, guarantors to come and... No, we're not going to do that. Is that clear? Now, guys, before we start, which is the best method to buy a car? As I've always said, this is the best method to buy a car, whereby you just come with cash, you finish with the showroom, you walk out, you drive away with your car. Hire purchase is good if you need the car urgently and you don't have the full amount. So these two methods, you pay within 3 hours, you're gone. But bank finance and SACCO is also a good method, whereby your bank finances you. In many cases, they finance 80% and you pay the 20%, but it takes time because it will take like 2 weeks maximum, because the valuer has to come, do the valuation. You know, there's a lot of paperwork, on, off. So today we are going to talk about hire purchase, whereby 70% of the cars bought in Kenya, people use hire purchase. Straight away, these interests are in different categories. You have those ones that are given 10K per month, 12K per month, 15K per month, 18K per month, and 20K per month. Okay? Now, straight away, we go to class. I'll start with these small cars, then later on I'll mix up. Okay? For example, let's talk about this car. This is the Toyota, or I mean the Suzuki Alto, a very common car, especially when it comes to Uber business. So this is the Suzuki Alto, 650cc. The minimum deposit, of course, and remember, if you are coming to buy these cars on cash, like here I've written 730, that is the price if you're coming to buy on hire purchase. But if you're coming to buy on cash, you will be shocked that this car can go for 700 or even 680. Is that clear? So that tells you cash business is always the best. So 730, you have to deposit 380,000. So this is how it's calculated. This is in the category of 10K, okay? So you'll take 730, the buying price, minus your deposit to get 350. Now, remember I told you you are going to use 30 months, okay? So 10K times 30, you get 300. It's 350 plus 300, 650. So you take this 650, divide by 30 months, you'll be paying 22,000 per month if you're coming to buy that Alto. I'll not waste a lot of time there. I have 3 more Uber cars to show you. We also have Mira. Mira, if you're coming to buy on cash, it will be around 830. If it's on hire purchase, 850. Deposit the same amount, 380. 850 minus 380 is 470. 470 plus 300 interest for 30 months, it says 770. Then we take 770 divided by 30 months, you will get 26K per month. If it's Uber, I'm told Uber people get better paid, as in per day they get a better amount, whereby if you calculate per month, they might get even triple this amount. So that's why Uber people come, they say 30 months, then they pay as early as 15 or 18 months. Remember, if you pay earlier, what we always do, we scrap off the other interest. Is that clear? Now, let us finish the Uber category with these cars. I have so many cars here, but I've only started with the Uber cars. As we go higher, even up to Prados, I'm going to show them. Okay, so Daihatsu Move or Wagon R, these are some of the best Uber cars. If you're coming to buy on hire purchase, the asking price will be 930. That will be the buying price. If you're coming to buy on cash, these cars can go up to even 880. So If you're coming on hire purchase 930, deposit is just the same, 380. 930 minus 380 is 550. 550 plus the interest for 30 months, 300. That's 850. 850 divided by 30 months. For these cars, you'll be able to pay 28K per month. I hope that is clear. So let us move away from the Uber cars. And remember, guys, I said the higher you pay this deposit, the better for you. The higher you pay this deposit, the better for you. Something else, guys, yeah? If you have come for 30 months, then you happen to clear for, maybe you clear early for 15 or 18 months. Remember, all those months, the interest that would have accrued for all those months will be scrapped off. We do that. Some showrooms, they don't want to disclose that. Sorry for that. Let me pick my mic, which has just dropped. I hope my audio is clear, guys. Good. Let us continue. Now, the next step, we go to a very common category of cars, and that is the Demio versus Vitz. Remember, all these cars, they go with the same price. Not unless you want the fully loaded ones. Now that's the time you'll see them going for 1.4, 1.38, 1.35 there. But the basic 1300cc plus Demio 1300cc Vitz, this is the price. 1.3, deposit 600. 1.3 minus 600 is 700,000. 700 plus the for interest for 30 months is 1 million. Okay, so 1 million divided by 30 months, you'll be paying at least 33,000 per month if you're coming to buy Vitz or Demio. If you're coming to buy Vitz or Demio, that's what you will be paying per month. This is one of the most common cars in Kenya, 1300cc. Remember, if you're coming to buy Vitz 1000cc, it won't be 1.3, it will be around 1.2, and the same calculation will appear, but it will change here because the monthly deposit will be less. Is that clear? So that is on the Demio and the Vitz, the 1300cc new shape. Okay, we continue. Our next car in this category will be the Nissan Note. Remember, guys, the Nissan Note are in different categories. We have the highest trim, the Nismo e-Power. We have the Nismo, we have the e-Power, and we have just the new model, the basic new model, that is Nissan Note. So it is going for 1080, but if you're coming to buy on cash, it will be around 1050. So 1080, deposit 500. 1080 minus 500 is 580. 580 plus the interest for 30 months is equals 880. 880 divided by 30 months, you'll be paying 29,000 per month. And guys, as we continue, just a disclaimer. Before you come for hire purchase, please, you better know this figure so that we check on your salary. If you're a person who is earning through salary, check on that salary. Are you able to pay that amount? Remember, we also have other bills. We have rent, we have food, we have the other bills to pay. So make sure at least this should not be 3/4 of your salary. At least after paying this, you still have your 3/4 of your salary. Make sure you do that calculation to avoid the car being repossessed. Okay, we continue. So we go to the next category. This is Toyota Passo and Mitsubishi Mirage. Remember, these are 1000cc. This is 1200cc. Some of the best family cars, or just your first car. If you are starting to own a car, this can be good. This is 1200cc, 1000cc. Even for Uber, they are also very good. So price for this car is 1050. If you're coming to buy on cash, this car will give you with around 1M, this one around 1M the same. So if it's on hire purchase is 1050, deposit at least 480,000. So 1050 minus your deposit is 570. 570 plus interest for 30 months is 870,000. 870 divided by 30 months, you'll be paying around 29,000 per month. Just remember this, guys, yeah? I'm saying 30 months, but you can still pay for 1 year, 24 months, which means the monthly installment will be higher, right? And you can still pay even for more than 30 months, which is around 36, but it's not advisable because definitely the total amount will be higher. So that is on Passo and Mirage. Our next car, some of the best, this is one of the best performing cars in Kenya now. This is the Honda Fit Hybrid 1500cc. Together with the other 1500cc, that is the Suzuki Baleno. One of the best performing cars also in Kenya. 1500cc, of course. So the price of these cars will be 1.55. Surprisingly enough, if you're coming to buy this car on cash, instead of 1.55, you might get it even with 1.48. Is that clear? So I thought you should know that. So price is 1.55. Deposit, we need 600,000. 1.55 minus 600,000, you get around 900. 900 plus the same interest for 30 months, 300, it becomes 1.2. 1.2 divided by 30 months, you come to get 40K per month. So if your salary can allow an extra 40K per month, come and get this car for yourself. That is the Suzuki Baleno and the Honda Fit 1500cc hybrid. Is that clear? Okay, guys, we continue. Our next car is the Aqua and the Honda Fit. Now, remember, this is not hybrid. So, this is 1300cc. This is 1500cc. They are in the same price category. That's why we put them together. Now, something you should know, guys, yeah? This one, their prices, this one is going for 1.4, 1.4. The other one was going for 1.55. The hybrid is higher than this, okay? So, this is 1500cc, this is 1300cc. So, price 1.4 all of them. Deposit is just the same, 600,000. 600 minus 1.4 minus 600, you get 800,000. 800,000 plus the what? The interest for 30 months is 300K. So, you get 1.1. 1.1 divided by 30, you'll be paying 36K per month if you are coming to buy either the Toyota Aqua or the Honda Fit. Remember, the Toyota Aqua is one of the best hybrids, giving you up to almost 27 or 28 kilometers per liter. So as far as fuel efficiency is concerned, it's one good car. Is that clear? If you're coming to buy on cash, it won't be maybe 1.4. It will be 1.38, 1.35. The same case to this, around 1.35 if you're coming to buy on cash. Okay, the next car, now we are randomizing, yeah? They are coming randomly. Here we are talking of one of the best performing cars, but I don't know if it's overrated, the price or anything. These are cars meant for the principals, people who are very calm, you know, people don't like speed, people are just calm, but they want performance. So I'm talking of the Allion. We can either have 1800cc or 1500cc. Of course, the price range is always the same. So we've given them 2.4, but in real sense, this one is always 2.4. This one is around 2.3. If you're coming for the new models, like the ones I've shown here. So I've gone with 2.4. Deposit, we need 1 million. 2.4 minus 1 million is 1.4. Now the category, this one changes, yeah? This one are not in the 10K per month. This one have changed. These ones are in the 13K per month, okay? Now, depending with the showroom's greediness or greedy, which one do I use? Because different showrooms have different, but I'm trying to use the favorable interest calculations, right? So these ones are on 13K. So 13K times 10 is 390. So 1.4 plus 390, that is the interest for 30 months, is 1.79. 1.79 divided by 30 months, it becomes 59K per month. I hope we are getting each other up to there. I told you these cars fall into different categories, and that's what you are just seeing happening here. We've moved from 300 per 300K in 30 months. Now we're in 390, okay? We proceed. We look at a different category now. Things have started getting better now, or hotter. We are looking at an Atenza. This is Toyota Wish. This is Toyota Mark-X. This is the Mazda 3. It has replaced the Axio, and nowadays we call it the Mazda 3, okay? So the Mazda 3 is just the same price with the Atenza. Remember, the Atenza is Mazda 6. So Mazda 6 is not here because it's around 2.7, 2.6. So this is just the normal Atenza plus the Axio, which is nowadays we call it the Mazda 3, of course, of the different, how they are named, okay? So this is 2018. This Atenza can be 2017. Of course, this was discontinued, so the highest year you can get is 2017. Mark-X, you can get the price. This one price goes for the unit on 2018, okay? So the price is 2.4, deposit again 1 million. 2.4 minus the deposit of 1 million is 1.4. 1.4 plus the same category of 13K per month is 390K. So total 179. 179 divided by 30 months, it's again 59,000 per month. So look at those numbers. If this is some of your dream cars, at least I'm giving you that sneak peek. You must be able to know, even if you're not buying the car today, at least it's something that you should be able to budget for when that times comes in. So that is the category of Atenza, Wish, that is Atenza, Wish, Mark-X, and the Mazda 3. Remember, I've told you Mazda 3 is the same as Axio. It's only that the ones from 2018 going upwards, they're no longer called the Mazda Axela, okay? We continue. We have another category, a very good category of the newest Subaru Impreza from 2018 upwards, the ones that come with the eyesight. We have the Subaru Impreza, we have the Auris, and we have the Toyota Fielder. And this Fielder is not the hybrid. The hybrid will come later. This is the non-hybrid. So these are very competitive category, whereby if you look at the rough estimates, all these cars are going for 1.85. Remember, this is a hybrid, non-hybrid. It's quite expensive now. So 1.85, Auris 1.85, Impreza, the newest model with eyesight, 1.85. Okay. Now, in this category, the price is 1.85, deposit at least 800,000. So 1.85 minus 800,000, you'd get 1050. Now, the category here, they'll use basically around 12,000 per month. To be fair, it will be around 12,000 per month. So that brings 360 if you're going for 30 months, okay? So 1050 plus 360, you get 1.41. 1.41 divided by 30 months, so you'll be paying 47,000 per month, okay? Remember, the higher the deposit, the lower the monthly installment. If you decide you don't want to deposit 800, you want to deposit 1 million, definitely this figure will reduce. I hope that is clear. Oh, so that is that category. We go to the next category, that is the Fielder hybrid now, and the non-hybrid Axio, whereby their price will be around 1.75 million. 1.75 million. The deposit is just the same, 800,000 for these two. So the deposit will be 800,000. So 1.75 minus 800,000 is 950. 950. This one, in many cases, they will be in the same category with the other small cars. So it will be 10K per month. So this one I've done with 300,000. So it is 950K plus 300,000. You get a total of 1.25. 1.25 divided by 30. You'll be paying around 42,000 per month. Roughly around 43,000 per month. That is if you're coming to buy the Axio and hybrid together with the Fielder hybrid. Okay. Now we continue. The next category we want to show is a very good category of these cars, the crossover SUVs. In this case, I've put the X-Trail, the Nissan X-Trail. I've also added one of the best cars, Honda Vezel, and the Mitsubishi RVR. So this is 2-liter, 1500cc, then this is 1800cc. So the price of these cars, all of them, they are going for 2.6. Deposit 1.2 million. 2.6 minus your deposit of 1.2 million. There's something we omitted here, okay? 2.6 minus the deposit, you'll get 1.4, right? 1.4 plus 450, you get 1.85. 1.85 divided by 30 months, you'll be paying 61,000. So this 2.6 minus this is supposed to be 1.4. It's only that it was not written here. But per month, if you're coming to get this car, you'll be paying around 61K per month. But in this case, if you decide to pay a bigger deposit, maybe 1.5, definitely it will reduce the monthly installment. Okay, we proceed. Our next category here, we are talking about the CX-5, the Subaru Outback, and the Outlander. Okay, so this one I've used the diesel version. The diesel version, that is the 2.2 liter. The Subaru, of course, is petrol. Then we also have the Outlander, that's 2,500cc, and the Outlander, which is 2 liter. Now, in this case, these cars, roughly their price is going for 3.1 million. But if you're coming to buy on cash, this one, the 2017, you can get even for 2.9. This one still you can get for 2.9, 2.85. And the same case, this one will get for 3 million, okay? So 3.1, deposit is 1.5. 3.1 minus 1.5, you get 1.6, 1.6 plus 450. Where are we getting the 450? Their interest is on another category. So that's around 15K per month. 15K per month for 30 months, you'll get 450. So 1.6 plus 450 is 2,050,000, right? 2,050,000 divided by 30, you'll be paying around 60,000 per month for you to own this car. No wonder I started by saying, do your calculations very, very well to just ensure that you don't get stuck as far as payment of these cars is concerned. Okay, so as we continue, we are almost finishing these categories. Remember, guys, if there is any car that I've not mentioned here, you are free to ask in the comment section, then I'll be able to do the calculations for you. We continue. Our next car here, we have the our usual Toyota Harrier, which is okay down there. We also have the Mercedes C200, which is here. We have the Forester, which is the 2018, the newest model, the 2018. If you haven't seen that video, I did that video full. So the 2018. We also have the CX8. This is a 7-seater, a bigger car. CX8 Mazda. In this case, the ones in the Kenyan market, the diesel. So the Mazda CX8. Then we have the Volkswagen Tiguan, okay? The Germany machine there. So we have Germany, then we have the Japanese cars here. So these cars, basically, they are going for around 3.8 million, yeah? They are going for around 3.8 million. You deposit at least half the price, 1.9. 3.8 minus 1.9 is still 1.9. 1.9 plus 540. Now, where are you getting the 540? These cars are in a different category of around 18K per month. I told you they are in different categories. So the interest will be around 18K per month. So that's where you're getting the 540. So 1.9 plus 540 interest, 2.44. 2.44 divided by 30 months. So per month, you'll be able to pay around 81K per month. Is that clear? So that one falls in that category. So if you're outside there, you need to buy these cars. If you want a low repayment, monthly repayment period, then increase the deposit. Pay even 2.5. The higher the deposit, the better for you. Then we talk about this CHR, one of the best performing cars in Kenya, 1800cc hybrid Toyota CHR. Of course, it came out as a hybrid car. So it's going for 3.4, deposit at least 1.6. 3.4 minus 1.6 is 1.8 million, 1.8 plus the 450. This is 15K per month category. So plus 450 is equals 2.25. 2.25 divided by 30 months, you'll be paying around 75,000 per month for this car. So if you want to pay little amount here, increase the monthly deposit, okay? We continue. Okay, we reach in this category. We are talking of the Noah, the Voxy. These are the 7-seaters or the 8-seaters that basically most of the family people buy, or even for those people who are doing tour and also, of course, airport transport and so on. So these ones are going for 2.6, deposit at least 1.2. 2.6 minus your deposit, 1.4, 1.4 plus 450. And this 450 I've used if somebody goes with that category of 15K per month. If somebody uses that category. So it will be 1.85, 1.85 divided by 30 months. It will be around 61,000 per month. But in many cases, I've used 15K, but in many cases, people use 18,000. So instead of 450 here, it might be 540. Okay. So whereby if you calculate well, this one will be around 65 or 68,000 per month. Okay, so we are almost done. We look at the Hilux, the Toyota Hilux. I've used the 2018 and above model, 2018, and also we have the Mercedes GLC 250 there. Their price is 5.5, deposit at least 2.8. 5.5 minus 2.8 is 2.7. 2.7 plus now this one has gone to a different category of 20K per month plus the interest of 600K, 3.3. 3.3 divided by 30 months, you'll be paying a whooping 110,000 per month for you to own a GLC 250 or a Toyota Hilux 2.4 or 2.8 liter. Okay, that is from 2018 and above. So to be safe here, increase your deposit maybe to 3 million or 3.5. Okay, I'm just using the minimum deposit. We continue. Also have the 2019 new model RAV4 in the same category with the Mercedes E250. So they are going with roughly 5.2. Not unless you're buying on cash, this car can be as low even as 4.9 if you're buying on cash. This one, the same case, can be around 5 million. Okay, so if you're just coming on higher purchases, 5.2, deposit 2.5 million. 5.2 minus 2.5, 2.7, 2.7. The same case plus 600, 3.3, just like the previous one. You'll be paying at least 110,000 per month for you to own a 2019 Toyota RAV4, the newest shape, or the Mercedes 2018 E250. Okay, as we near summarizing our class today, let's talk about the TX Petrol. This 2700cc, just the basic trim, which if you're coming to buy on cash, you might get it even with 6.3. But if it's on higher purchase, 6.5, deposit at least 3 million. 6.5 minus 3 million is 3.5. 3.5 plus 600, because these ones are in the category of 20K, plus 600 is 4.1. 4.1 for 30 months, you'll be paying 136k per month for you to get a Toyota Prado TX 2700cc. Still the TXL petrol, you still might be paying 136k per month, but this is the same even if the price is different because deposit is more. Okay, so deposit is 3.5. So 7 million, 3.5 minus that, it's 3.5. 3.5 plus 600, 4.1. That's why it's coming the same as the Toyota Prado. So this one, the deposit is 3.5, a bit higher. Then the last category on this list, we have the TZG or the VXL. These are the highest streams of Toyota Prados. Roughly, you'll get them with 8.5 if you are talking of 2017 or 2018. You'll get them with 8.5 million, deposit 4 million. 8.5 minus 4 million is 4.5 million. 4.5 million plus the interest 600k, 5.1. 5.1 divided by 30 months, you'll be paying at least 170k per month. So check those numbers very well. So guys, I know there are so many cars, but the cars I've shown you here, these are the common cars bought in Kenya. Is that clear? So that's why I've just sampled them out. I know I've left out some cars like the CX-3s, you name them, several cars, but these were the common cars. If your car that you want to buy is not mentioned here, just go in the comment section. You can ask there, then I'll answer you, or you can give me a call, and our numbers are always 0725152722. If you need any car, we are here to assist you. And remember guys, hire purchase is done on basically foreign used cars. Most of the local used cars, they are given out on cash basis. So guys, till the next one, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. We always have these same classes or the offer videos that we always post every day at 6:30. So if you have subscribed, I really appreciate. Till the next one guys, all I can say is Bella, ciao.